Good morning. Welcome to Viewpoint. Our guests today are representing the Lincoln Park District, and we've got lots and lots of things to talk about, the programs for this winter. This fellow in Bill's place, trying to be Bill, isn't. This is John Andrews, and he's the director of the Park District. And with us also are Jacki Pavlik, the fitness director, and she is indeed fit, just had a 2-hour workout last evening. And Lauren hung right in with her. Lauren Ruckman is the program coordinator. So how was your summer with your brand new pool? All the people were very excited. How'd it go, John?
Well, I think it went real well for the first season. We really didn't have many kinks. Things worked well. All the mechanics worked well. We got a kind of a late start in the season, but we still had pretty good attendance throughout the summer. So at this point, we're trying to wrap a couple things up. Some painting is going to be done today, and we have a couple gates that have to be replaced. But overall, it went real well.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Some people, I'm afraid, think of summertime as the recreation department's big time, but in fact you have programs for all ages all year. Let's talk with you girls a little bit about the fitness programs and this 2-hour marathon that you went through last night, but just boggles the mind. Jacki?
Well, Judy, we had our annual turkey challenge, we call it. We say, don't be a chicken, come join us for our turkey challenge. And so
clever, these Americans, huh?
We had close to 20 participants for our 4-hour workout. It was divided into 4 different segments, so it went pretty fast. We had guys and women as well. So we had both guys and girls there, took part in Turkey Challenge. We provided bottled water for them, and just an awesome, fun time, and it just kind of get them ready for that big day tomorrow, and hoping that maybe they could burn some calories before that.
You have to have another turkey challenge right afterward.
We might have to do that.
Yeah.
We might have to do that. So
now, all people don't have to come for a 2-hour marathon, however.
Absolutely
What's your
not.
regular schedule of workouts?
We have about 30-some classes a week that we offer at the Lincoln Park District right now, and they are always free with your membership, which is a very, good thing that we offer at the Lincoln Park District.
Yes.
It comes with your membership, so you never have to pay a daily fee for a class. If you're a member at our Park District, all of our classes are included. So,
what about the people who use the equipment there? Is that part of your membership?
it depends on what type of membership you purchase. We offer lots of different kinds of membership options out there for all different age groups, from juniors to adult to senior passes. And we also offer our Silver Sneakers program, which is a huge benefit to the district as well. So we have options out there for all different age groups, all different walks of life. Can come into the Park District. You can also pay a daily fee if you would like to, but the memberships are an awesome deal. So,
but the daily fee is kind of a good idea. That way, a person could come and kind of check it out and know.
Right, you can come in and check out our facility anytime for no cost. If you just want a tour, I'll be happy to give tours. Most anyone can give a tour at our facility. We're happy to always give a tour for free. So we encourage anyone to come out and check out our facility. It's really Lincoln's best kept secret. It's an awesome facility for Lincoln.
It is a huge facility, and it has so many varied programs. I don't think we're appreciative enough of all it has to offer for the community.
Absolutely.
Now, what about people who don't live in the city?
We offer out-of-district prices, and they are also very reasonable, I feel like. For most of our memberships come out, if you figure it out, they come out to be under $1 a day, which is unbelievable. So
yeah, you can't complain about that, can you?
You can't. No, you cannot. And we are offering some specials right now. Our BOGO, buy one, get one. Buy 1 year membership, get the other one half off. So we're offering that till December 15th. And you can bring a friend in for that. You don't have to live under the same roof for that offer. So you can grab a friend and say, hey, let's commit to be fit in 2016 and buy a 1 year membership, get the other one half off, and you can kind of figure out the money later. So it's a great offer. We also offer a 1 month membership for $30. If you don't want to commit for a year, just pop in, pay $30. That also includes our classes too. So lots of different options out there for memberships.
It sounds like it. It sounds like it.
Absolutely.
And now, Lauren, you're the program coordinator, so that goes well beyond the swimming pool and the fitness, doesn't it?
Yep.
Tell us some of the things you have, especially for the season, the winter season.
So our next upcoming event is an adult cooking class that we're offering on Tuesday, December 8th with one of our local catering chefs. We have a kitchen in the Park District, and so adults are more than welcome to sign up and pay a $25 fee, and she will go through this beautiful recipe. It will be easy enough that if you want to go home at night and make it, or if you want to impress the family around the holidays. So we have that coming up. And then Treats with Santa is on Saturday, December 12th. So you can bring the kids out. This is a free event, and we'll have Santa Claus, and we'll have the parents kind of fill out a questionnaire, and it'll ask questions. So then when the child gets to go meet Santa, we'll be feeding the information to Santa, and so he'll be well informed about the child and how they behave during the year and such.
Oh, really? Oh, that is so neat. I've never heard of that.
So that's coming up on Saturday, December 12th.
And what are the hours for that?
That's 9 to 11 a.m.
And that's free of charge?
It's free of charge, yep.
You just bring your little child out there?
Yep.
Do you have to promise that they won't cry or something?
Nope. We'll take them no matter what.
No matter their mood.
Right, yep.
Okay. And what are some of the other things for this winter?
The day after that, on Sunday, December 13th, we're having what we're calling a Parents' Day Out. So if the parents need to finish shopping, if they just want to relax at home, they can come and drop their child off. And we're just going to have a day of fun. We'll have arts and crafts and fun activities going on. This will be from 2 to 5, and so it's a 3-hour window in case the parents need to get out of town and do something without the kid. And we just want to provide a fun atmosphere for the children.
Well, you could do your Christmas shopping for the children, because that's always a problem when they're little. I mean, you are bonded, you're connected at the hip 24/7. And how are you supposed to find the time to go shop for the little ankle biters?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very true.
And we're going to be using the National Honor Society kids from the high school, Judy, to assist us with that. So we should have plenty of people to help out.
And that's a fine group of kids. They were helping at that wolf stock, and they were so attentive to the children. They were really good kids. That's a smart idea. Good deal. Well, that would be fun for anyone who comes. Do you want any pre-registration so you know whether you're going to have 5 or 50?
Yes, we will be providing snack for the Parents' Day Out event, so we do ask that you register your child. Just call us and we'll ask for the name and the age of the child so that way we can divvy them up accordingly. So
right.
Just give us a call and you're more than welcome to bring your children out that day.
That's great. That's great. Now, John, you said you're going to utilize the National Honor Society kids. That's a good stunt. How many actual employees, full-time and part-time, do you have?
That's a good question. Let's see. What do we have? 5 full-time, Jackie?
Yeah.
5 full-time, and probably about 10 or 12 that work the back desk part-time, but then in the summertime we also have lifeguards and summer help that comes in and works on the diamonds and helps out with the parks. So overall, I think I heard we had about 40, you know, so.
Well, I bet you do. Aren't you responsible for like Lincoln Avenue and Park Place and Memorial Park mowing?
What a great question, Judy. I like that question, yes.
Is he being facetious?
No clue. We have no clue.
Let's talk about this.
Okay, I'm ready.
The Park District.
You talk, I'll listen.
Okay. And Marty, who I love to death, the
Yes,
mayor, I've been
yes.
up to speak with her about this situation. For years, somehow the Park District got locked into taking care of Wyatt Avenue and all of the city parks. So we do all their mowing for them and maintain them, and we have supplied all those parks with equipment, playground, and at a pretty nice cost. That stuff is not cheap. So
No.
yes, we do take care of all the city parks too. So, and we don't have a big staff, so it's quite a challenge for us.
Oh, I should think. Now, you have no idea how this started. I suppose one day some nice Christian went out there and did it under the auspices of the Park District, and they said, ha-ha, you know how to do that? Do it.
Well, actually, Lenny Janet approached me one time here about a month ago when he was on the Park District Board years ago, and he said that there was some agreement back then, but it wasn't quite the agreement he understood. He didn't think that we were supposed to take care of all that, but we do it for the city, and they help us out too in certain circumstances.
Quid pro quo.
Yeah, so we try to be a good neighbor, and because we're all in it together, so it's.
So you just do this on your own nickel?
Yeah, we do.
I mean, not your private nickel.
No, I mean, it's taxpayers' money, of course.
So it's just one pocket or the other as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, so we're just being a good neighbor and helping the city out.
Well, we want to thank you, all you good neighbors. Don't we, Jim?
You're welcome. No, we're not going to start doing Park Place, Jim. So.
Oh, well, who's going to do that?
Well, I think the city has to do that.
Oh, do they? And Lincoln Avenue, except where Troy Hanger and Norm Newhouse do it?
Yeah, they take care of it, don't they?
That's another one of those things that kind of evolved, I think. Ask Lenny.
Well, they do, yeah.
Well, that's great. Yeah, well, so you have quite a number of people, but they're mostly part-time, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And with the new pool, we've jumped up quite a few guards to. We have to have a minimum of 5 working at one time. So it takes quite a few to man the pool.
What do they predicate that on? Is it the area of the pool? Because you couldn't do it on the attendance, because today you might have 30 people and tomorrow you might have 300.
Right. A lot of it goes on the number of vessels that you have. We have 3 separate vessels now: a plunge pool with the slide, the lap pool, and then the zero depth pool.
Right.
So you have to have a certain minimum number working those areas. So
how deep is zero depth?
It's 18 inches, I think, is the deepest part. So.
Well, for a 2-year-old, that would be right up there.
Yeah, you have to walk. I mean, the adults have to walk in there with them, but it's just a sloped pool that. And that's really our biggest concern. You know, we have, parents like to just take the sun in and forget about their kid. And it even happened when we had our opening. My granddaughter got out in there, and I said, well, you better watch her, because if she goes down, she's going under. So still you have to be cautious, but it's safe, and we man it real well. So,
do you have any rule there about youngsters, little people like your granddaughter, my great-grandson, those kind of people that are short?
I don't know if we have any special rules.
Well, I mean, don't you have to have your mother or your big brother or somebody holding your hand at all times? You can't just tell Molly and Susan to jump in. Right,
and then that has been an issue in the past, especially with families just bringing their young children out and dropping them off for the day, and that's something that we really have to monitor. And but we have a great staff with the lifeguards. Amber Jordan is our manager of the pool. She has a a long background around aquatics, and her husband is the swim coach at Lincoln College, so they're very much aware of situations. They've been in the business quite a while, so yeah, that is something that you have to watch very closely.
I should think so.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to ask you, Jacki Pavlik, you know, for ever so long, Logan County was the most obese county in Illinois. Now, some nasty people have outdone us, so we're second now.
Doggone it.
Yeah, if it can't be first, I guess second's not too bad. So obviously we have a need for some kind of exercise programs that probably wouldn't be as strenuous as your marathon last night, girls, but
Absolutely.
something for us who aren't very svelte anymore. You know, what do you have for people like me who'd like to be a little thinner, please?
We offer fitness classes and programs for all fitness levels. We have our very popular Fit for Senior class that we've offered. I want to say it's going on 9 years now. That's one of our largest classes that we have out at the Park District, is our Fit for Senior class. Sometimes I have anywhere between 25 and 40 people in the room.
Wow.
For a class. We actually have 2 classes on Monday because it's such a large class. That class...
What, do they all come on Monday after the weekend?
They do. They do. So on Monday, you know, we have the 2 classes, and then we also have an easy rider spinning class for those that are beginner on what we call a spinning bike. It's a stationary bicycle class. It's very popular. We've had it for 9 years. We have a beginner class for that. And then we offer a senior class on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as well. Plus, all during the week, anytime you come to a class, there are lots of modifications that can be made to any fitness level, and Lauren can testify to that because she's just started coming to our classes, and we always offer modifications for any fitness level in our classes.
You can kind of personalize?
Absolutely.
Personalize the program?
Yeah, and our instructors are very good at going around and helping people or giving other tips for modifications for exercises. We also have personal trainers at the Park District that if you so choose, you can hire one of our certified personal trainers to help come up with a program that's specifically for your needs. Half-hour sessions, hour sessions. So that's really something else that's very nice that we offer as well.
That is very nice. And let's talk a little bit now. You've hit some really good specials that you're having, Lauren. The visit with Santa Claus and the babysitting time for 3 hours. Great ideas. What are some of the ongoing things for winter that you'll have, other than Jacki's fitness, of course?
Yeah, so we're actually offering a co-rec volleyball league starting in January, and you can sign up as an individual or with a team. It'll be $150 per team, and that's guaranteed 10 matches, so it breaks down to $15 a match, which is not bad. Registration will start next Monday, and so if you're interested, you can call or come out and get your name on the list, and we'll start creating teams at the end of December near when registration ends. And so that'll be on Tuesday evenings, and you just have to be 16 or older to play, so we're really looking to bring in men and women and make it a fun atmosphere. And then,
I don't think you'll have any trouble getting plenty of people. Volleyball is so popular.
Yeah, it's a very social sport, and like I said, men, women can play. You don't have to be a certain skill level to be out there, so we're really trying to bring in as many people as we can for that.
Good. Are you going to sign up, John?
Well, I'll come out and monitor and see how.
Oh, I see. Well, then.
They need a referee or something.
Well, then I'll monitor. I was going to sign up if you were, but.
I used to play in it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
fun.
walk and chew gum at the same time. When I was a kid, I was always the last one chosen for the team. They knew I was a loser. I had it written on my forehead. Yeah. Oh dear. So, other than that, now the little kids go out there for basketball.
Junior Railer basketball is going on. Their first game is December 5th, so coming up in a couple Saturdays. So they've been out there practicing and honing their skills, so they're looking pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And now, is there volleyball for children?
Currently, no. But that would be something to maybe look into. Yeah.
I suppose you can modify this any way you want to if you get enough people that say, do you have volleyball for girls 10 to 12 or something?
Right, yeah.
And you have 15 girls signing up. That's the thing to do.
Right, yeah.
So you kind of have to keep your finger on the pulse of the community, don't you?
Yes, I tell anyone that I go to speak to, I'm open to suggestions, or if there was a program that used to be done that they would like to see brought back, I'm willing and able to listen to anything. And so I have had some good ideas brought to me, and I'm seeing how I can maybe turn that into a reality and see what modifications can be made. So I'm very excited.
100 years ago, I and several of my friends went out there for ceramics. And I suppose it's hard to find somebody to teach that, but you know, that was a fun thing. We enjoyed that because it was a good time to talk to each other.
And I talked to Scotty about that.
What did she say?
And she said the hardest thing now is you cannot find greenware anywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so because I thought about it, it was popular. My mother used to do it.
Did she?
Yeah, and she said, but you just can't find the greenware, and it's more expensive, of course, you know,
sure,
as everything is anymore. So, yeah, it was brought up.
See, you're right on top of it, aren't you? Huh? Yes. Jim would like to take a break so that we can pay the bill, because I always get paid the big bucks. So he has to have some ads, and we'll be right back on Viewpoint. Hi, we're back on Viewpoint, and we're talking about the Lincoln Park District with Jacki Pavlik, Fitness Director, Lauren Ruckman, Program Coordinator, and John Andrews, the Executive Director. If you have any questions or suggestions, they mentioned that they were open to suggestions, give us a call, and we would be glad to hear from you. Lauren, let's get back to some of the ongoing programs that you'll be having and some of the ideas for new programs. Now, John just mentioned tennis.
So we do have a kids tennis camp that we are it'll for sure be a go. It'll start in January and run through the first week of March. It'll be 8 weeks on Sunday for an hour. And we'll split the kids up into 2 different age groups, so ages 5 to 10 and then 11 to 18. They'll be at the same time, just on 2 different courts.
Yeah.
And it'll be $80 for the session, which breaks down to only $10 per day, which for tennis is very reasonable. And so, like I said, that'll start in the beginning of January, and registration will begin next week or the week after.
How about adult tennis? Will you be having that?
We are looking into starting an adult tennis league on one night a week, and it would be doubles. And so, but you wouldn't necessarily have to find your own doubles partner. You would be assigned a doubles partner. We're still working out the details for that, but I do have some interested people, so
I bet.
I'm hoping that's a go as well.
Good. And he also mentioned one of these beanbag tournament type activities, and that's pretty popular. I remember Buzz made beanbag sets, and I sewed the beanbags, and he'd build the boards for them, and that was a lot of fun. We'd all get into that.
Yeah, we would love to have something. Just trying to get people out to the Park District when it's cold and you can't go outside, so what better way than to bring them inside and have fun activities? And
that's the whole family. You know, the adults can get a little cabin fever, but kids can get it really bad.
Yes.
And to sign your kids up for some things that they can look forward to every week, ongoing programs, so that they aren't running around with a long face and griping about nothing to do, which always drives every mother of repute to distraction or drink, whichever comes first.
Yeah.
One program that I also did want to mention is we're going to do a Lincoln's Got Talent, and this will be for kids kindergarten through high school, and it'll be basically a talent show hosted in our ballroom at the Park District, and it'll be on Friday, January 22nd. It'll be a Friday night, and it'll be free admission, and we want as many people to come out to this as possible. So some of the talents can include if you sing or dance, If you do a jump rope act or write a poem and recite a poem.
Juggle.
Juggle, yeah.
If you do magic tricks, a science experiment. And so I'm really excited for that, and I hope people get into it and really want to come out and support the kids. And
the date again?
Friday, January 22nd at 6 p.m.
Now, do you want pre-registration for that?
Yes. I asked that they register by the week before, which is Friday, January 15th, just so I can go through and kind of create the list of people and when we want them to go, and just so we have an idea of how many people will come and perform.
Good idea. And will it be kind of like a elimination type thing, like The Voice?
Nope, this will just be, you'll go up there and,
Showcasing.
you'll have a certain amount of time and to do whatever your talent may be. And
what's your phone number out there? Can people register by phone
Yes.
for any of these programs?
Yep, 217-732-8770.
And they can register at that number
Yep.
for any of the programs that are available. Do you have a calendar of events or a catalog that would be available to people if they stop by, that they could have a listing at home of all the things that are offered and the dates on which they're offered?
Right now, we just have the website, so if you go to lincolnparkdistrict.com, and in the bottom right-hand corner, there's Park District News. If you click on one of those, it'll showcase all of our upcoming events. It'll have
Great.
dates, times, flyers will be attached. And so we're actually working on getting a calendar also attached to our website, so that way people can view it as a monthly thing to see
Yes.
what we have upcoming. So.
Great, great. Any other ideas that have been presented to you that you're working on bringing to us for the winter season?
I was asked to try and do a babysitting class, so we are going to do that on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, since the kids will be out of school. So that's Monday, January 18th, and that will be free to attend. We're targeting kids ages 11 to 14, so right within that age where they could potentially start babysitting. And we'll just give them helpful tips and advice, what they should and shouldn't be doing while they're caring for another family's children. And so we hope to send them on their way and leave them with good advice so that people...
Junior Women's Club used to have a program whereby they taught babysitting, and then the people would get some sort of certification from them, so that if you called for a babysitter and she could tell you that I took the classes and I have my certificate, and you know, that's kind of reassuring to young parents. Would you have something like that available when they're through with their class?
So at this point, we won't be certifying them in anything. I know that there are like CPR classes that they could be taking, things like that. At this point, we won't be doing anything like that. It'll more just be tips and advice, but that is something to look into for the future. And for this first one, we did want to keep it either as cheap as possible or free. And so in order to offer this free event, they won't be certified in anything per se, but it'll more just be, well, what happens if this emergency happens? Who should I call? These important lists of phone numbers, and they'll have a few things to take home. A laminated sheet where they can write important phone numbers. So what's mom's cell? What's the dad's cell? Different things like that.
Right. Good plan. I remember getting a babysitter once when my kids were little, and it was the first time I'd had her, and it was a little later, so they were already in bed asleep, and she asked me, well, did you want me to check on them or anything? And I thought, oh my gosh, what have I done? You know, you don't even think you want to leave the house. Because right there in my face was a question that I didn't want to hear. Oofta. So these kids will know better than that. That's very reassuring. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other special fitness programs that you're going to be having? How about your Silver Sneakers program? What does that involve? Because people's insurance, sometimes we old people have insurance.
What do you mean we? I'm over here, you know.
Oh, well, but you're not that old. And we have the Silver Sneakers sometimes. Now, tell us what you have to offer for that program.
the Silver Sneakers program is based on your insurance. So you have to call your insurance company to see if you qualify for the Silver Sneakers. Basically what it does, Judy, is it pays for your membership. You can come out to the Park District, you get a hold of your insurance company, they issue you a card, and you come out and you scan your card. We have a little Silver Sneakers scanner. You just scan your card. You can use the facility. You can come to our Fit for Senior classes. You can use the equipment. If you need help using the equipment, I'm always, not always, but for the most part, available to go around and help folks with the equipment. I've done that a couple times here recently with people that have come in, you know, to utilize the Silver Sneakers card and all it has to offer. So it's a very, very good program. I think you have to be 62, I want to say.
62 or 65?
I think it's something like that, yeah.
So, you're not eligible, I'm sorry. So forget it.
Yeah, but we've actually, I think we have close to 28 or 30. Is that correct, John?
Yeah,
last
I think
time
it's pretty close.
We checked.
That's great.
People that take advantage of it. So it's a real good thing to look into for the senior folks, and it's making our classes huge, which is good. But also coming up this January, we're going to offer a Fit as a Family series. So you can assign yourself or your children up to come out to the Park District on Sunday. It'll be a 4-week series in January. We'll offer a couple different things for kids 6 and up. So I have a little bit more details coming up on that at a later date, but I believe it'll start January 10th, and it'll be 4 Sundays in January. You can come out. We'll have something for kids, for the younger kids, and then something for kids a little bit older that they can participate with their parents. The smaller kids, of course, will have to have an adult present with them. The older kids won't have to have an adult present with them, but registration for that will begin December 12th, I believe. So,
how many people work with you in the actual fitness department? You've got so many programs going. I'm sure you can't be at every one all the time.
No, I can't. I try to.
I've tried that, being 2 places at once, and it's so hard.
Yeah, I have about 8 instructors that work for me, and we all work really well together. So they're all certified instructors. They have a lot of experience. They've been with us for quite a while. Our personal trainers, we have one that's been with us for about 6 years, the other one that's been with us for a little over a year. So like I said, we have a huge variety of certified instructors and trainers that can help people of any age, any fitness level. We welcome anyone to come out. I'm usually there from 8:30, sometimes till 5:30, 6:30, 7 at night. It just depends on what my schedule is like that for that certain day. But you can always call us, 217-732-8770. Set up an appointment with myself or one of our trainers. We'd be more than happy to assist anyone with their fitness goals.
That is so great. That's wonderful. And do you have anything else that has come to your mind at all that you want to mention that's going to be happening this winter, Lauren?
I think those are all the events and programs that are for sure in the works. I have a few other ideas that I'm constantly brainstorming for, and just trying to provide what the community will want and what they need, and like I said, trying to keep it as cost effective as possible. And
give us your website again so people can look up the calendar of events.
www.lincolnparkdistrict.com, or you can also find us on Facebook, Lincoln Park District. Jacki posts quite a bit, especially daily things such as our classes that are going on. I post different programs that are upcoming, so both our website and Facebook are both very up to date.
This social media is a good deal, isn't
Yes,
it?
it is.
Isn't it?
You have to be on top of that social media.
Yes.
Yes. Now tomorrow, is Thanksgiving. It's not just about the turkey dinner. It's about thinking about all the things in your life for which you can be thankful. And John, you said when you came that you're so lucky because you have people that you work with that are so competent and get along so well with one another. And having been in the workforce for about years myself, let me say this about that. That is something to be grateful for when you love the people you work with. So happy Thanksgiving to one and all, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Same to
Thank you.
Judy.
Thank you.